Our average deal size when a site is included in the deal cycle tends to be 4 times larger than those that don't use a site. Our win rates with a client site are 2 times higher whenever they're brought in early on in the process.
Our AEs and our solution consultants or sales engineers are partnering to create private sites for a specific prospect that they're working with. They're uploading targeted content that they're customizing based on discovery conversations they're having, demos that they're running, follow-ups that they need to use client sites for. They're sharing PDFs, they're sharing call recordings. It's just really one nice branded place for our prospects to access as follow-up and content that they may want to review post-conversation or post-call. So that's on the new business side, has allowed us to get an added layer of visibility into how often people are engaging with the content, which allows us both to optimize content and tell how interested a prospect is early on in the deal cycle.
We did get feedback from one prospect that we were using it with, who was just so excited to see something like this because it was new to them. They were with other competitors and no one had given them anything like this. So when they were trying to find an asset that we shared or a call recording, they were searching their emails and searching keywords where the client site, they could just go in and find it because it was there and uploaded and ready within a few hours of us saying that we were going to get it to them.
But it started from our pre-sales team, our solution consultants, wanting to test how effective their micro demos are, which are like short demos on different areas of functionality in our product. And they came to us and said, do we have any existing tools that could help us determine how effective these new assets are? And we said, actually, yes, like client sites, let's partner and do some experimentation. And we did just like a little bit of training, which I think speaks to how easy the tool is to use. They brought their AEs in, AEs loved it. They're starting to use it on their own, create their own client sites. So I think it also speaks to like really immediate value that AEs and SEs saw after using it.
Our marketing team, our PMMs, Demo Innovation, which is the team that makes the micro demos, they have always been looking for a way to measure success of those assets better. So not just internally if our teams like them or use them, but how are our prospects and customers interacting with them? And they can see that. They can see how many times it's used, how many times it's viewed, how long it's viewed, if it's downloaded. They can then compare it month over month. So then they can see, are there some assets that maybe kind of dropped off? Do they need to refresh it? Is there one that has a lot of interest recently and maybe do they need to make more? So it's really helping influence their roadmap when it comes to asset creation.
I think just want to drill down a little bit on deal health. So this has been a really great tool for us. The level of engagement we have seen early on in the sales cycle has been a warning sign of either greatness or a warning sign of a red flag based on, again, their level of engagement, how often they're logging in, how often they're looking at content. It's a major indication of deal health and how likely a deal is to close. So our reps have been able to qualify out sooner maybe than they would have. So they're spending their time much more efficiently. Knowing where to spend their time is huge. So they're not wasting time, right, on deals that have no chance. And so we've seen that on average, deals that we have won with a client site have 10x the level of engagement on content than deals that we have lost. So pretty significant ability for us to, again, spend our time wisely.